everybody, it's me, Amber Randstrom again. I just wanted to touch base with everyone now that school's back in session and schedules are getting crazy and busy again. I know that it's an adjustment for my husband and I, just like it's an adjustment for our kids when they start school again, because fall activities begin, homework, new events at schools, all of those things have to fit into our daily life schedules, and that can sometimes be overwhelming and stressful for the parents as much as it is for the kids. So I wanted to kind of touch on some little strategies and tasks that you can kind of delegate and help manage the family and balance a little bit better to make this adjustment easier. So for my kids, for example, a week before school starts, I usually try to get them in the habit of going to bed a little bit earlier, waking up a little bit earlier, but I still want them to enjoy the rest of their summer. So it has to be a nice little balance going on there, I also, on the weekends kind of let them sleep in a little bit, and as they get a little older, let them stay up a little bit later at night during school weeks, as long as they're able to get up and do their daily activities. I also like to give them the responsibility and freedom of, this is our expectation, we want to see you studying, we want to see you doing your homework, we want you to be responsible and managing and finding your own organizational skills and tools. I am always there to guide them and help them in any way that they need, but I definitely want them to have that independence and figure out what works for them, because a lot of times what works for me does not work for my children, and I want them to find their own style. Now, as far as my balancing goes, I definitely know it's an adjustment as far as waking up a little bit earlier for the kids and making sure they get off to school and completing my daily routine and activities. So I always try to give myself a 2-week grace period as far as being patient with myself, if I need additional coping skills, if I need a little bit more of an outlet, if I need to go to bed a little bit earlier, all of those little tricks and trades. I share the responsibility with my husband as well. If maybe one of us can't make it to a school event, the other one can. I definitely try to get both of us to go, but sometimes as parents we have to divide and conquer. So we just kind of make those adjustments, but being patient and reminding yourself not to get frustrated with your kids, giving them that nice balance of freedom, but yet still being there to guide them so they take on those responsibilities, I think is really important, because I do think that there is a high demand in school for the kids to have all of these supplies and things like that with school, and get them into homework. And I feel like the first week of school is always my homework week, because I have to sign all the syllabus and go over all of the information with the kids. But just know that it's going to be about 2 weeks of being hectic, and then after that life should adjust and go back to normalcy. I also remind myself that my children are adjusting too, so trying to be extra patient with them, and that's where my coping skills come into play, because my patience can run thin because I'm going through an adjustment, but I have to remind myself that they too are also going through an adjustment. So a little bit more self-care in my realm helps me be a little bit more patient with them, so then they can, adjust and wear on my nerves a little bit more, but I'm able to handle it a bit better. If you have any questions or you want more information on any topic, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information is email me at contact@cozy.communication.com, or you can visit me on my website at cozycommunication.com. Sorry about that. I'm already spacing out. It hasn't been my 2-week mark, but www.cozycommunication.com. Thanks, and I'll see you next month.